sex your body all night long, from the evening to the break of dawn.
To the break of dawn,
so baby, put me on,
put me on,
turn me on,
turn me on.
Tune into my freaky show. I wanna put you in my video. It's starring you and me and me and you. It's still time tonight.
Girl, there's something on my mind I wanna tell you.
How's it going, YouTube? This is Brandon, as most of you all know. Got a very nice review for you today. One of my favorite scents, period, in my collection. Probably my number 2 scent I go to for a night out or on a nice date. It's probably the scent. Now, I just got it. I won't say I have the most compliments on it, but I'm expecting this to be a really high compliment getter, seeing how exotic and nice this scent is. Many will like it, very few will not. It is Dolce and Gabbana's The One. There you go, right there. Very thick glass. This is very heavy. I had no idea it was going to be this heavy and this hefty. Cap. This is a tester. And you can tell that by reading it. Tester. Demonstration only. Alright. Now, some of you all that haven't tried this are asking, oh wow, it's number 2 on your list for going out and I have a lot of sexy scents. Yeah, it is that good in my opinion. There's very few people that hate it on base notes, which is amazing to me. And there's a lot that like it. The one downside I will say to this fragrance is that I can see in certain areas a lot of people jumping on this bandwagon. You might have to worry about a lot of people wearing this. Not as much as like Le Mans, because this just came out. I think this was a 2008 or 2009. So definitely something to check out. Okay, it was a 2008 release. All right, I normally don't go through the notes, but for this one, I'm going to say the notes because this is I think it's a wonderful cocktail of tropical smells. And I'm actually going to relate some of what I'm smelling to some of the notes just for this scent, so it would help so you know what's in it. All right. For the top notes, we have grapefruit, coriander, and basil. For the middle notes, we have cardamom, ginger, and orange blossom. And for the base, we have cedarwood, ambergris, and tobacco. Right off the bat, this has been on my hand for like 5 hours. It's in the dry down, so I'm going to spray another one, just so I can get the top notes. This, well, alcohol at first. This thing is so tropical and exotic in the way it smells. This is, I think anybody can wear this. High schoolers, this stuff will blow some girls' minds away. College, same thing. All the way up to, I don't think there's an age on this because it might start off kind of young smelling, but I can see an older woman liking that smell. Then at the same time, it dries down into a little bit more mature setting. But off the bat, you just think tropical. Like, you know the air fresheners that hang in your car, but it's like a tropical scent? Like, imagine that. But so much better done. That's very close to what it smells like, though. I like to call this, when I thought about it, I think JR might have mentioned this. I don't remember which one of us did, but I like to think of this like the Hawaiian punch of fragrances. When you smell it, you would think they threw in a whole bunch of sweet-smelling fruits, and this just popped out. Heavy grapefruit. This grapefruit is so well done. I love this grapefruit. If anybody says the grapefruit is synthetic, I don't care what you say. This grapefruit smells amazing. This stuff smells exotic. It smells sexy. Not overly fruity like 1 Million or Black Excess, but just exotic. It's the best way to put it. With a little, you can almost get the dry note of tobacco in the background. Now, the top notes are the most pleasing part of this fragrance. The thing is, they stay for about an hour, but they disappear and come back over and over and over again. Constantly throughout the duration of wearing this fragrance, the top notes will disappear and then it'll come back when you least expect them, and you'll be like, man, it still smells like the top notes. But you can still pick up the dry down at the same time. So top notes linger all the way to the end, just not as strong. They stay strong for about an hour and a half. Very strong for about an hour and a half. Some people say that they only get like 1 or 2 hours with this fragrance and they have like no projection. I've been reading that on a few websites, and not a lot of people are saying it, but a few people are. I would have to say you have a fake or something's wrong with it, because from what I've seen, majority of the community, this thing projects pretty nice. I mean, you can smell this stuff. Even in the dry down, when it comes a little bit closer to the skin, you can smell it. It's not a Lamal projection monster or pure malt, but it's definitely moderate. You're going to smell this a few people away. Sorry about that, cell phone. But after maybe an hour and a half, you get the middle notes. The middle notes, you get a lot of orange blossom and cardamom, a lot of orange blossom. And like I said, I normally don't really say the notes, but you get a lot of orange blossom. Yeah, with still the top notes in there. But the orange blossom starts to come up a lot stronger. Then maybe after, I don't know, 2 to 3 hours, you get the base notes. The base notes, you get a lot of tobacco and you get a lot of cedar wood with the top notes, the fruity smelling top notes in it too. I don't get any of the ambergris, but that's pretty much what the fragrance smells like. I have spotty times with this. When I wore this when it's not warm outside, I'm talking about 50-degree weather, I get 4 hours. I wore this the other day when it was 86. I got 8 hours in 86-degree weather. And I wore it the next day on an 82-degree day, and I still got about 7 to 8 hours. So this was made to be a winter scent, but I'm loving this for the summer, in all honesty. It smells great. It doesn't get cloying in the heat. It just projects more and lasts longer. This, I'm sorry to say, I'm going to have to sneak this into my summer favorites when I do my video. Even though it's a winter scent, I don't care. This can be pulled off in any season. Any season. I actually think it might be a little too light for the winter. So overall, I think it's a wonderful smell. It's a definite compliment getter. Ladies would definitely like it. It's a very, very pleasing and non-offensive scent. It's very hard to overspray on. Very nice scent. Just doesn't have the longevity in the cold weather. So I'm going to get to my marks, guys. Definitely go try this. This is a big time try if you're under the age of 40. A big time try. It's my number one thing from Dolce and Gabbana, in my honest opinion. I've tried almost everything from Dolce and Gabbana. It's my number one scent that I think comes from there. That's probably the only one I will own from Dolce and Gabbana. So my marks: scent, A, very, very pleasing, amazing, exotic, sexy scent. You know I'm a sucker for exotic and sexy. Projection, B. It's got moderate projection. It's not average, but it's a little bit, I think it's a little bit higher than average. I'll give it a B on projection. Longevity, C. Just because it's spotty and it was made for the winter and it doesn't have longevity in the winter, it has longevity in the summer, I'll give it average marks for longevity. Purpose, A. The One. You saw the commercial. If you haven't, you could check it out. It's supposed to be the center of attention. It's supposed to be sexy. It's supposed to capture everything. I think it did that job just fine. It smells amazing. I know JR loves this stuff. I love it. If you notice that you have a almost the same taste as me in scents, like me and JR have kind of noticed with each other. Krill said he's noticing he likes a lot of the same things I like. You have to try this if you agree with a lot of my reviews on certain scents and you like sweet stuff. You have to try it. And you have to try it on your skin. On paper, it smells good. But it smells nothing compared to what it does on skin. On skin will blow away the smell that you smell on paper. And on paper, it smells good. Uniqueness, I would have to give it a B. It's not hella unique, but it is. It's not many things that smell like this. So I'm not going to give it an A because it's not groundbreaking, but I'm going to give it B because, like I said, you're not running across much that smells like this at all. Versatility, B. You can wear this at night. I think you wear it in the daytime. It's just, you know, if you wear it in the daytime, somebody's going to come off as you feeling as though you're really sexy. Who cares? Daytime, nighttime, I even might wear it to church. I mean, it's inoffensive and it smells great. It smells amazing.